A very good morning, beautiful people. Welcome back to this amazing YouTube channel that goes by the name Vibe with Lumumba. Today, I'm super happy because Kenya opens its first High Commission in Jamaica, more than an embassy, a new chapter between Africa and Caribbean. For those who are coming across this YouTube channel for the first time and you have not subscribed, make sure that you subscribe, like, comment and share this video to other individuals. Remember to turn on the notification bell so that any day, anytime I post any video, you people get updated. Watch my video from the beginning up to the end without skipping those ads. Show love to this YouTube channel. Let us like all my videos. Ladies and gentlemen, today is one of the most moments that deserves celebration, not only in Kenya but across Africa and throughout the Caribbean, because for those who really understand what this means, some of us as content creators, we usually have that ambition that one day, if there is a country that I as Maxwell Lumumba, I would like to travel first out of Africa, is Jamaica, because there is where we are having our brothers and sisters, African brothers and sisters. So this tells us that I'm really motivated when I hear an information like Kenya has opened High Commission. Yeah, you know, this actually motivates me so much. We really know how Jamaicans are. We really know the support that they are giving unto us, because when you look at my YouTube channel, most of the people who support my YouTube channel, most of them, yeah, are from Jamaica. So this means a lot for us, because for decades, Kenya and Jamaica have shared history, ancestral music, culture, and friendship. Yet, important thing was missing: a permanent diplomatic presence. Now, that has changed. Kenya has officially opened its first residence High Commission in Kingston, Jamaica. This may sound like ordinary government news, but it is far bigger than that. It is about reconnecting families separated by history. It is about opening business opportunities. It is about tourism. It is about education. It is about investment. Most importantly, it is about Africans and people of African descent, yeah, finding each other again. Today, let us analyze why this matters a lot. Some people will be asking, what is High Commission? Many people hear this word, High Commission, and think it is simply another embassy. It is not exactly the same. Countries that belong to the Commonwealth usually exchange high commissions instead of embassies. Kenya is a Commonwealth country. Jamaica is also a Commonwealth country. That is why Kenya diplomatic mission in Jamaica is called High Commission. Functionally, it performs almost the same work as what we are used to call the embassies. It represents Kenya, it protects the Kenyan citizen, it promotes trade, it helps tourism, it assists businesses, it strengthens political relations. So this is how much that actually, this is much more than a building. It becomes Kenya's official home in Jamaica. I myself, I would like one day to travel to Jamaica to see how people are over there. We greet each other, we just say, hey, wagwan, my brother, me there, you, those vibes. Yeah, let me talk about why is this historic. Before now, Kenya did not have a resident mission in Jamaica. Instead, Kenya's affairs in Jamaica were handled through Kenya's embassy in, it is called Havana, that is in Cuba. Think about the challenge. If a Kenyan in Jamaica needed urgent assistance, if there was a trade opportunity, if businesses wanted meetings, everything had to pass through another country so as that business can be concluded. That takes time. Now, Kenya has people physically present in Kingston, because I have some friends who are in Jamaica. They usually tell me that I've met a Kenyan in Jamaica. You see, when somebody tells you something of sort, you are super happy. And I really like how Jamaicans support the African brothers. Some of them, they want to see Africa developing. And that is what is happening. So this changes everything. Let me speak somebody who has been mentioned about the High Commission, commissioning this High Commission, yeah? Ambassador Mwenda Karisa. This is the first resident High Commissioner who we will be operating. He previously served as a Kenya's ambassador to Cuba. That experience matters because he already understands the Caribbean region. Now, his work becomes even bigger. He is not simply representing Kenya. He's building relationships from the ground up. First impressions matters in what we call diplomacy. His success could influence Kenya-Jamaica relationship for decades. A lot of people will be asking, why is Maxwell Lumumba speaking very nice about Jamaica? Why Jamaica? Some people might ask the same question. The answer goes beyond geography. Jamaica is one of the most recognized countries in the Caribbean. Here in Kenya, when you are inside the Nganya, the matatus, all those buses, one of the things that you'll get there is the Jamaican music. I believe there is no even one Kenya who does not know that Jamaica exists. If you ask anybody like, which country do you prefer? They'll tell you Jamaica. Or go in the street, ask people, do you know Jamaica? Or everybody will tell you, yes, we know Jamaica. And they will also tell you like, Wagwan, yeah? Wagwan, mi general, you know, those vibes, yeah? It looks so nice because we even know some of the artists like the likes of Vibes Cartel, you know, they are pure vibes when it comes to these Kenyan thing, yeah? Because one thing that I usually believe, Kenya and Jamaica, they go hand in hand this way, yeah? I think even in Kenya, we have a lot of people who can speak Jamaica language. So this tells us something, yeah? Despite having a relatively lower or small population, it is global influence in it. Actually, it is very enormous. When people hear Jamaica, they think of reggae music, Bob Marley. We hear the names as Usain Bolt, tourism, Blue Mountains, Rastafari, yeah, rich African heritage. So Jamaica has built a powerful cultural identity recognized across the world. Kenya sees value in strengthening ties with such influence nation. Ladies and gentlemen, let me tell us the African connection. And this is one of the strongest reasons this High Commission matters in history. Millions of Africans were taken from Africa during the transatlantic slave trade. Many ended in the Caribbean. That is why we see like the Caribbean nation, a lot of those people are from the African origin, yeah? Let me not bring about the race, yeah? They are of African origin. Today, Jamaica is one of the home of descendants of Africans. Although countries or centuries have passed, the connection never disappears. The reason why I'm speaking about this is because I already know what it means when a Kenya meets Jamaica, when an African meets Jamaica. When you go to Jamaica, we have seen a lot of content creators who have gone to Jamaica. We have seen the likes of Wodemaya going to Jamaica, the kind of reception they receive. We have seen the likes of Ayamarwa going to Jamaica. We have seen the likes of Dimwango going to Jamaica. We have seen even some of these content creators like African Tigress, yeah, going to Jamaica and wants to stay there. So this tells us that Jamaica is one of the best countries for somebody to live in. Prayers like that one day Maxwell Lumumba will find himself in Jamaica there, socializing with our fellow Jamaican friends, our fellow Jamaican families, and this has to proceed the way it is. So, many Jamaicans proudly identify with Africa. Many Africans admire Jamaican culture. This High Commission symbolizes reconnection. It says, we may have been separated by oceans, but we are still connected together. And this shows us that there is trade opportunities. Diplomacy is not just politics. It is also economic. Kenya produces tea, coffee, we have beautiful flowers, we have the avocado like Ras avocado, macadamia, textile. Jamaica export coffees, we have rum, spices, tourism services, music, creative industry, yeah? And one of the best meals comes from Jamaica. That is why this reminds me like there was a time when I went to Nairobi. I went to one of the restaurants owned by Jam Tours, yeah, so that I can have that delicious meal from Jamaica, so that even for me, as African brothers to Jamaica, I can really have that taste and see how things happen over there. But let me tell you, that meal was super sweet. So this means that this High Commission, it is a stronger diplomatic relationship creator, which will create opportunities for businesses on both sides. Companies can explore new markets, importers and exporters can build partnership, trade mission becomes easier, investment and investors will gain confidence to do businesses. Yeah, we have seen tourism. Tourism now can become one of the biggest winners. Many Jamaicans dream of visiting Africans. We have seen a lot of Jamaicans coming to Kenya, the likes of Tregeton, Grandpa, Fala Fashion TV. We have seen Jamaican Uncle, and more and more and more. I know others are really salivating to come to Africa, yeah, and that is how we build that brotherhood and relationshiphood of African for African. So Kenya is famous for Masai Mara, Amboseli, Mount Kenya, Diani Beach, wildlife safaris. Likewise, many Kenyans dream of visiting Jamaica. From Kingston to Montego Bay, Jamaican offer beaches, music, food, and culture. A resident High Commission makes tourism promotion easier. It encourages travel agencies to work together. It simplifies official cooperation. And when it comes to education, because I have to speak from all angles, students will also benefit. Universities can establish what we call exchange programs. Researchers can collaborate. Young men or young people can learn about they can learn about one another's culture. Education creates long-term friendship that often outlast political agreement. When it comes to culture, Jamaica has one of the strongest cultures in this world. Culture may become the strongest bridge. Kenyans love reggae music. I myself am a good fan of reggae music. Jamaican music has inspired generation across Africa. Artists can collaborate. Festivals can be organized, yeah. I would like to see the likes of Vibes Cartel in Kenya, yeah. This one will actually motivate a lot of Kenyans, because Kenyans are super good, Kenyans are super happy, Kenyans are the pure vibe, yeah. When they hear that Jamaican is coming to Kenya, believe me not, when we have a political arena organized the same day, let's say one in Kisumu, and or let me interchange this way, yeah, a political arena or organization has been called to Nairobi, a very big, organized by the president, and then somebody like any reggae music from from, let's say, Jamaica, or let me just take a musician like Vibes Cartel, yeah, goes to Kisumu or even Migori County, believe me not, Migori will be flooded more than the political arena that has been organized in Nairobi. Regardless that Nairobi is the capital city of Kenya, and we know very well that Nairobi has a lot of population, but believe me, all the ways will be leading towards Migori County or Kisumu because of the musicians. So this tells us that festive can be organized, films and documentaries can be exchanged. Cultural diplomacy often succeeds where politics also cannot. And that is what I was trying to tell us. And there is something that we call diaspora diplomacy. This is one phase in this announcement that stand out, supporting African diaspora diplomacy. This is extremely important. The African diaspora is one of African greatest strength. Yeah, that is why when people are having problem, you get that the people who are living in diaspora, they're the people who have this verge or this art of helping their fellow countrymen, even the Jamaican themselves, especially when it comes to our village. Yeah, that is Nyabuhansi. How many people from Jamaica have really helped individuals from Kenya? A lot of them. Yeah, we have seen kids being taken to school with the same people. We have seen projects being raised by the same people. We have seen different development, organization and projects because of the same diaspora people. This tells us that the African diaspora is the greatest African strength. Across the Caribbean, millions trade. Actually, they try to trace their roots to Africa. Even for those Jamaicans that I've talked to, most of them tell me, like, Maxwell Lumumba, I can really trace my origin all the way to Africa. My roots can be traced to Africa. So, building official relationship recognizes that shared heritage and encourages deeper cooperation. And let me say this, I don't want to bring in the likes of what President has done, but the opening also reflects that President Boda's effort to expand Kenya's diplomatic presence globally. More diplomatic mission means better representation, increased trade, greater international influence, improved support for citizenship abroad. Whether one agrees with every aspect of the government policies or not, expanding diplomatic representation is generally intended to improve engagement with other countries. Let me tell us, we as content creators, we have a lot of opportunities for content creator. As someone like me who creates content connecting Kenya and Jamaica, that is why I've come on camera and said that if there is a country that I will wish, when I have money, that I will wish to travel to, is Jamaica. Because connecting Kenya and Jamaica, this development is especially meaningful. Your channel has already built a relationship with Jamaica audience. That is what people have seen. Now there is official diplomatic recognition of the growing connection between the two countries. So that creates opportunity to produce videos about Jamaican culture. One time when I go to Jamaica, you will be seeing videos, a lot of videos about the culture of Jamaica, Kenya's culture in Jamaica, travel. I'll be making a lot of travels. I'll be tasting their food, yeah. I'll be visiting businesses, music, shared African heritage. So that interest means a lot. And let me tell us that even though we have something like we call a good thing, sometimes we expect some challenges ahead. Of course, opening a high commission is only the beginning. Success depends on what follows. Will trade actually increase? Will tourism number rise? Will students benefit? That is the question that I know a lot of people will be asking. Will businesses invest? Yeah. Will ordinary citizens feel the impact? Those are questions that will determine whether this diplomatic step deliver results or not. Today is more than opening of a diplomatic office. It is opening of a new relationship. It is a bridge across the Atlantic. It is a reminder that history may have separated people. Diplomacy can help reconnect. For Kenyans, it offers new opportunities in trade, tourism, education, and international cooperation. For Jamaicans, it provides a direct gateway to East Africa and strengthens ties with a country that shares deep historical and cultural connection. This moment deserves celebration. I myself am very happy about it, but it also calls for action. Government, businesses, universities, artists, and ordinary citizens now have a chance to build on this foundation. The true success of this High Commission will not be measured by the building itself, but it is the friendship, investments, exchange, and opportunities it creates in the years ahead. So, ladies and gentlemen, having discovered that, I tried going through the comment section. I've seen that a lot of people are super happy. A lot of people are really motivated about Jamaican. For those who want to comment there in the comment section, what is your take? What is your thought when it comes to this High Commission being opened in Jamaica? Is this, or has this shown that Africa is trying to unite together? Share your thoughts in the comment section so that we know what is happening. Having said that, goodbye for now. Till we meet the next time. Goodbye.